Build it, make it, play it.
Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Build It, Make It, Play It! So this morning, when we looked at our Christmas tree, in amongst the baubles and the candy canes and the tinsel and the lights, we found the Lego Friends girls dressed like Christmas fairies! I think they're getting in the Christmas spirit. What do you think? Would you like to find out how they got dressed up like Christmas fairies? So first up, we're going to transform their hair, and they're going to be painted in wonderful glittery, shiny colours. And actually, I'm just using nail polish for this. First up, we have Emma, and she's having glittery nail polish applied to her hair. Feel free to do as many coats as you like. We want lots and lots of glitter. Next, we have Stephanie, and Stephanie's hair is going to be gold! Gold! I love this shade of gold. I've even got it on my fingernails. I'm just using gold nail polish here. It goes on so nicely and it's so shiny. Don't forget to paint inside your Lego Friends doll's hair, just in case you see it around any of their clothes. Olivia has got the most spectacular, shiny, sparkly silver hair. I love it. It's so Christmassy. And again, I've just used a silver nail polish. You do have to make sure you do about 2 or 3 coats to go over Olivia's hair and make sure you get a good coating. So Andrea is going to have futuristic, icy blue hair. She's going to look like some kind of an ice queen. I've actually used an old version of Andrea's hair here, just because I don't have very many of Andrea's new hair pieces, and I have so many of her old hair pieces, so I'm using a spare one here. It's really bobbly. You really have got to work the colour in, but you can get there. With nail polish, it's so thick, you can just work it into those little knobbly bobbly bits. Mia's getting really Christmassy. She's got sparkly red hair, and I'm going to add some extra glitter on top just to add a little bit more Christmassy sparkle. You can really see the underneath of Mia's ponytail, so make sure you paint the underside of her hair. So I don't have a big collection of shiny Lego Friends outfits, so I decided I was going to make some myself. I've been buying up lots of second-hand Lego Friends dolls that have scratches and scuffs on them, so I really don't mind repainting them or repurposing them and making them into something spectacular. Again, just using simple nail polish, I'm going to give this one funky gold boots and a red skirt. So randomly, I have a spare set of Princess Jasmine's clothes. So I've decided that I'm going to add some more sparkles to these lovely ice blue colours. And I'm just simply using the nail polish that I used on Emma's hair earlier, just to add a little bit of glittery sparkle to her legs. To make up for my lack of sparkly Lego Friends tops, I've decided to paint my own. So this is going to be an icy blue long sleeve top. Little word of advice. Make sure when you're painting, make sure you keep moving those joints, otherwise they freeze up and you can't move them again and they'll be stuck with their arms in the air. Now, what Christmas fairy isn't complete without a set of sparkly silver legs? The tricky thing with these legs is trying to get the paint in between their legs. Oops, sorry, excuse me, coming through. Now you can paint these sitting on a base plate, and then once it's dry, just pick it up and just touch up the feet. Being fairies, they need little skirts. Now I'm using small silk flowers. You can pick these up from pretty much any craft supplier. They are so easy to find, and they come in a variety of colours and sizes. and they're really easy to pull apart, and then you have individual petals that you can decorate, and they've already got a hole punched in the middle, so you just stretch it over your Lego Friends middle. And these are so easy to decorate. I'm using glitter pens here. Now I love these pens. These pens are every parent's dream. Glitter, no mess. Absolutely awesome. Okay, we're on to the all-important wings now. I'm using one of the PVC butterflies here. Now you need to be a little bit tough and a little bit brutal on these poor little butterflies, and you have to rip their wings out of their bodies. I've decided I'm going to use these silver butterfly outline stickers, and I'm going to decorate the wings and add a bit of sparkle to these white butterflies. So I'm using the same silver glitter glue pen that I used on the petals, and I'm just simply working it around the butterfly wings and just evenly spreading out the glitter as much as I possibly can. And it's really easy to use nail polish on these PVC butterfly wings. I'm using the same gold that I used on Stephanie's hair earlier. You don't want to cover up too much of the butterfly texture underneath, so maybe only give it a couple of coats. I love, love, love this blue and this butterfly, so I've decided I'm going to keep it as visible as possible. So I'm just using a glittery nail polish here just to add a bit more sparkle. So I'm just using the glitter glue pens for this set of wings, and I'm going to choose glitter that complements the original colour of the butterfly wings. So I'm just using this green glitter for the main part of the wing, and then adding a little highlight of gold around the outside. We need to stick these wings onto something so that we can put them onto our Lego Friends dolls. Through a bit of trial and error, I've actually come up with a template. Using a small piece of plastic that's shaped like a pill, if you stamp some holes in it, it will fit over your Lego Friends waist and then up and over its neck and held on with its head, and you can stick the wings onto this and it's held securely onto your Lego Friends doll. Now you have to cut out a small pill-shaped piece of plastic, and then if you use a standalone hole punch with a punch that's about, I don't know, 5mm wide, and if you punch a hole at the top of your pill, that will go over your Lego Friends neck piece, and at the bottom of the pill, if you chop out about 3 holes in close proximity to each other and make a longer hole, that will fit over your Lego Friends waist. Now if you grab yourself a glue gun and blob yourself a little bit of glue onto the inside of that wing, then you can stick that harness onto the wing. Now make sure it's squashed down tightly, you want it to really stick well, and do the same for the other wing. And there you have it, you have a set of wings ready to go on your Lego Friends doll. So let's get building these Christmas fairies. Do you remember those blue sparkly wings from earlier? We're going to fix those onto the top of the sparkly blue harem pants, and then fix it in place with that nice sparkly top and secure it with Andrea's head. Andrea is the Ice Queen Christmas Fairy. We're going to make Olivia Fairy next, and she gets those lovely sparkly silver trousers. And we're going to bring in those sparkly white wings and secure it in place with the blue long sleeve top. On pops Olivia's head and her silver hair. And we have Stephanie Christmas Fairy next, and Stephanie gets those funky gold boots. And this is our first Christmas fairy using our petal skirt, and you literally just stretch it over the top of their waist piece, pop the head on, put her gold hair on. Ooh, and she gets a crown. She is the Gold Queen Christmas Fairy. It's me, a Christmas Fairy now. I'm using Mrs. Claus's outfit from this year's Lego Friends Advent Calendar, and I'm going to accent it with some green shiny petals. And you remember those green and gold wings? Mia gets those beauties. And she's topped off with her lovely red shiny hair. Last but no means least, we have Emma Christmas Fairy. The bottom half is just a normal blue generic skirt, and I've added some white and blue petals decorated with silver glitter pen just to add a bit more sparkle. And I'm just securing some white sparkly wings on with this beautiful silver and white top. Now I've had to chop these wings down quite a lot and take the wire off the back of them because they kept popping Emma's hair off all the time. So there we have it, 5 spectacular Christmas fairies. I think they look beautiful. Which one's your favourite? Let me know in the comments. I'm wishing you a safe and magical Merry Christmas.